Consider it a Christmas gift for the wildlife here on Delmarva. They just got quite a boost thanks to an 80-acre wetland restoration project. Migratory shorebirds, native pollinators, rare and declining reptiles, and amphibians, they all benefit. And with us here to tell us more about it is Kate Hackett. Kate's the executive director of Delaware Wildlands, and she joins us today via Zoom. Thanks for talking to us today, Kate.
Thank you for having me. I'm pleased to be here.
So we're talking about the restoration of 80 acres at the Great Cypress Swamp. Why is this such a big deal?
Well, it's such a big deal, first of all, because of the size of the project. 80 acres of marginal agricultural fields have now been restored to freshwater wetlands. That's about the size of 60 football fields. So the scale of the project is really significant, particularly when you put it in the context of how quickly the Delmarva Peninsula and Sussex County in particular are developing. So we're happy to be restoring a natural resource that is going to not only provide benefits to wildlife, but also will benefit the residents of two major watersheds. And those are the residents of the Delaware Inland Bays and also the Chesapeake Bay. One other thing about what's special about this is that it's a project that was done in partnership with Delaware Wildlands, the Nature Conservancy in Maryland, the United States Fish and Wildlife Service, and Ducks Unlimited. So it really was a lot of organizations coming together to make a large project happen, even during the pandemic.
Very big team effort, yeah, especially during a pandemic. So explain to me a little more specifically how this benefits, how it's already benefited the wildlife.
Absolutely. So historically, the swamp has been ditched and drained for agricultural production. So it has been dried out. And when it dries out, a lot of the species can't find the resources or the plants they need. So we now have brought the water back into the swamp with this wetlands restoration. And we are already starting to see green-winged teal, waterfowl, resident and migratory birds here. We even have quail on site. So this is exciting, not only in terms of the wildlife that are using it right now, but recently we have a UN report state for us that about 1 million plant and animal species are facing extinction right now. We're in the midst of the 6th mass species extinction occurring on our globe. And so we're fighting those trends and that extinction right now with this project. So it's important on a lot of scales.
Goodness, what do you see for the next couple of years?
We're going to see a lot more wildlife and habitat generating there. We expect to see a profusion of all types of reptiles and invertebrates. And we'll see improved water quality that will be helping the residents of Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia as well.
Are you going to try to replant any of the trees that I guess were lost for the agriculture?
That's a great question. So this is only the first step in the process, is doing this wetlands restoration. And next year, we're going to be planting about 10,000 Atlantic white cedar and bald cypress trees. And that will also be done in partnership. So a large-scale tree planting and reforestation project to follow up on this wetlands restoration.
This is huge. Well, congratulations on all this working out. Executive Director of the Delaware Wildlands, Kate Beckett, thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.